Hey, what is going on, guys? Sparky Studs here. I know I normally open up these videos with a time lapse, but I wanted to change it up because I just got this absolutely insane piece care package from my good friends over at Brick Together, Brandy and Royal. So I just wanted to take a second to say thank you guys, and you can check out their channel in the description. I will make sure they are linked. But yeah, thank you to the Brick Together channel, Brandy and Royal. You guys are legends. Thank you so much. So guys, after receiving that very generous care package from Brandy and Royal of Brick Together, I now have all the parts I need to completely finish Kashyyyk. Will it be done in this episode? I do not know yet. We're gonna have to wait and just see how things go. I definitely want to get the actual plating done soon, because the sooner we get that done, the sooner we can put the trees and the foliage on, and we can put minifigs. It's gonna be awesome. Speaking of which, the trees are absolutely going to get done today. I will not stop recording until the trees get done. That has been the one bottleneck, like true bottleneck of building Kashyyyk, has been just not having enough trees built. I have some trees built over here, and this is a good number, but I actually put them on the base, and it is not enough. Like, it maybe fills up to here of Kashyyyk. So we have a lot more trees to get done, so we will get into that in this episode. But right now I want to work on getting these sections of Kashyyyk completely played off. So let's get right into that. Well guys, the floor of Kashyyyk is done, which means we can finally start working on the elevation and the foliage. But actually, speaking of the foliage, as I was putting in the plates and working on it, especially right here in this area, I had an epiphany, or rather a thought, that I already did some of the foliage over there, here, and over there. Now, it was never meant to be a, like, exactly permanent, fixture. It was more to get an idea and to play around with different foliage ideas. But then I kind of thought about it, and I thought, I'm gonna have to remove the foliage so that way I can put the trees in. Otherwise, it's gonna be really annoying to try to put big trees in slots where not exactly gonna fit, and it might lead to the trees breaking. So unfortunately, I have to remove not all the foliage, especially around the base. Like, that can stay for the most part. It's really just this side of the foliage and this side of the foliage, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. And as you can see, with that being done, Kashyyyk definitely looks a lot more not done or naked. I decided to just put all the foliage pieces in this bin right here, so I at least have that done. But now, with the foliage gone, I really see just how much work actually needs done. Like, this spot right here, I thought it was okay, but I guess the foliage definitely kind of acts like a makeup for the brick. So I think we're just gonna go through, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just work on as much as this plate as I can before we come back. So let's get right to that. Alright guys, so as you can see, the general plating is basically done, and I know what some people are going to say, like, oh, this looks messy and disorganized. Well, one, if you actually like look at nature, the floor, like heavily jungle in wooded areas, the floor is kind of messy. And also too, this is basically all except for the path gonna be covered in foliage and trees, so I don't think it's actually too important for the actual plate to look like amazing. I'm not saying it has to look bad, I definitely don't think it looks bad, but I just don't think too much care has to be put into it. I also touched up a few areas, like I added this little elevation right here and this little elevation right here. Honestly, the only sort of elevation I wanted to do was about 1 or 2 plates tall. I know some people really like what I did here, but my thought process for that elevation specifically is that when they were building the base, they pushed over a lot of the dirt, and that's just kind of what happened with that, and they found a little water reserve kind of area. But overall, I think this is really coming together. Now let's get back to working on some trees. So guys, along with the big trees, I also want to do some of these trees in the mock. I think they will look really good, especially next to the big trees. I just think it's gonna really kind of diversify it. And of course there will be other trees that I do, but for the most part the big ones and these ones are kind of what I want to be the main ones. So I have a bunch of parts set aside to make hopefully a bunch of these trees. I actually don't know how many this is going to make. I'm just going to go until I run out of one of the pieces. And even then, the only piece I'm concerned about running out of is these pieces and these leaf pieces. But I also have green, which I don't think would be completely out of the picture. It'll just kind of have to depend on, you know, just kind of have to depend on how far these pieces get me. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So guys, I have built 5 of these trees. I think that probably is going to be enough. Honestly, my only hindrance is these pieces. These trees take up so many of those pieces. It's kind of insane. Speaking of trees, I was noodling around with some other tree designs. I'm sure y'all know about this one, which I'm ultimately going to scrap. It feels too clean to be a part of Kashyyyk. And then I'll probably put 1 or 2 of these dinosaur tail ones, but I want some other tree design. And since I don't, because I feel like Kashyyyk is too bright right now, and I feel like we need some darker trees, and that's where this kind of comes in. It's based off of more of like a pine tree, but I feel like it wouldn't not make sense to be in Kashyyyk, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like with just the various amount of fauna and flora that is in Kashyyyk, it wouldn't, I don't feel like it'd be too far-fetched to see some sort of tree that looks like a pine tree. But always let me know what you guys think, and I think we're gonna wrap this video up by actually putting all the trees that I have on Kashyyyk. So let's get into that. So guys, after putting on the trees for Kashyyyk, I think it definitely is starting to get the idea of Kashyyyk, because honestly, before the trees, it looked like something like Seleucami. But now with these big trees, the tiny trees, the thin trees, everything I think it's really, really coming together. And I actually decided to throw in some of the concept trees that I have. So for example, this one over here, I might put in, I still don't know yet. I actually saw someone in the comments of the last video said that it would work if I could have it on fire. So maybe that's kind of an angle that we can play with that. And also, I decided to just throw in this pine tree looking tree just to see how it would kind of flow with everything else. And I gotta say, I really, really like it. And I think I'm probably going to put some in, but as always, let me know what you guys think. And I also decided to throw in this tree, but I really don't like it. I just wanted to see, because, you know, maybe I'll like it when I put it in, but I really don't, so that's probably not going to stay there. But now, really the only thing we have left is foliage and minifigures. But unfortunately, that's going to have to wait for next episode. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Building Kashyyyk. As always, if you guys are enjoying the series, please consider liking and subscribing, as it does help out the channel, and so that way you never miss an update, and you can always change your mind later. I know I said it last episode, but I'm pretty confident that next episode will be the final update of Kashyyyk, because really the only thing left is foliage and minifigures. And then it's all done, and then we got the finale, guys. So, yeah, very, very excited for that. But as always, guys, I'm Sparky Studs. Make sure to drink water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and wear your seatbelt. And as always, I will see you studs later.